Welcome back to Bavarian Motorworks, another video. We have a bit of a development now. Yes, I have put some of this lovely gold heat repellent tape on. It's not the neatest job, but I tell you what, it does work. I'm just preparing my old engine cover, which has been sat outside for ages. Hopefully I can just prime that as it is and then spray it all black. I think I could just do it all black. So anyway, we have a bit of a development. Now upgraded the injectors to 216, which are the 530D injectors, to go with the GT2260 turbo, which is also off the 530. And it seems that number 5, I believe, is leaking. So in preparation for the replacement, which I've already ordered, I am going to take that injector number 5 out and move it to here. I still want to use the car as the weather's pretty decent, but if I move it here, hopefully the fault will follow and then we can say it is the injector, not the cylinder. But I'm pretty sure 100% it's the injector, and also it makes it easier for me to get to it here. I did try and bodge a socket so I can just keep the manifold in place, but that didn't work, so just bugger it. I'll do another video and show you how to take the manifold off. So first of all, I'm going to show you what the problem is. I'm just waiting for E60 to load up. Let's get in the car. Okay, let's load this up here. Keys on. Complete vehicle identification, which takes a little while, but overall the car is running well. Apart from that injector, once you give the car some beans, it kind of sorts the injector issue out, but you can definitely feel it when you're driving it that it isn't quite up to its usual standard. So that's what happens when you buy second-hand injectors, I'm afraid, unless you want to fork out for brand new ones, which are about £2,000. So I picked up some second-hand ones, 216s from the 530D engine, which were good, but I did kind of think to myself, one or two are going to be dodgy. It's just the way I do the second-hand parts. But I've ordered I found 2 more which are quite cheap, and I've been assured that they're off a working engine. So hopefully when I get those, I'll have 1 spare, and I'll probably look to get this other one which is leaking, I believe, get it repaired. So I'll keep that as a spare. So let's go to vehicle management. Go to service functions, powertrain, diesel electronics, rough running measurement, smooth running controller. Let's let this load up. No fault stored. Now I believe the injector is leaking overnight. Okay. Just make sure the car is in neutral. Don't want to accidentally kill the dog in case he's out there somewhere. Now, I hate it when that fan comes on. I wonder if there's a way to program that out. It's so annoying. But anyway, now, watch what happens when I start the car. It'll be like bum 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 bum. See that? There'll be a shitload of smoke coming out the back. You probably can just about see that it's quite hazy. No, you probably couldn't see it because it's a nice day. Anyway, you'll see on here now, once I go continue and you will quite clearly see all the rest are good, but cylinder 5, look at it, all the rest very good. Cylinder 5 5.2, which is way out of spec. It's greater than 4.0, which means it's faulty. It's definitely leaking. I will attach another video that I did the other day to the smoke up on startup. So if I rev the car a little bit, that should come down. And then it'll quickly jump back up. Look at that, it's going mad, that. Yeah, so that's not good. So in preparation for the spare one, we're going to take number 5 out and swap it with number 1. So once I get the other one, it'll be easier for me to just swap it out without taking the manifold off again. So let's turn the car off and get to that. Right, it'd be good to have a nice little box like this and a pot to put your screws in. So you're going to need a torque wrench. You might need a big one like this. Is that 1/2 inch? Yep. You're going to need an 11 for the manifold nuts, and you're also going to need a 10, an 8. You're going to need some pliers to get the springs off, but anyway, I'll do that as we go along. Okay, hopefully I've got the best angle. Now I can do this super fast, so watch and keep your eye on what I'm doing. Let's first get this off. Unclip. That's one thing off. Put that to the side. Undo that. Undo that tab. Undo that. But don't worry about this bit. It can stay there. To be honest, I don't think you have to remove this either. I think we can get away without removing that. Let's just get the other side unplugged. So a couple of plugs here. One, two. Ow. Simply lifts out. Okay, next we want to do is unplug all the fuel injector plugs. I'm better off bringing you over here and showing you. I want to undo these first, and I think yours probably be Torx bolt still. Mine aren't anymore. I've just put some screws in. that in the pot. Lift that out that grommet and put that to one side. Now I can do it. Well, all I'm going to do is just take this boost pipe off, move that to one side. That didn't work. That did work. There you go. Okay, that's clipped off there. Now I know I've got one Torx bolt in there because I fucked up the thread on the rocker cover, so I had to rethread it. And there is two more, just some bolts I got from Screwfix because they snapped, but these work absolutely fine. They're still 10mm, so it's no big deal. So unclip the boost pressure sensor. Get that out of the way. There's also 10mm for the dipstick, so which is here. Okay. You probably won't need this because yours is probably still in good nick, but I'll put the Torx bolt here. And the rest are 10s. Now you can zip them off if you wish, but you more likely snap them, so you want to slowly just sew they're loose. I don't think that brace has to come off. I'm sure I can get it out without it, but we'll take it off anyway. It's only 13mm. Actually, I think I will because I don't think I can get to the end one. So maybe I'm wrong on that part. Okay, let's zip this brace off. Also, it's worth having a magnet with you as well, just in case you drop it. Telescopic one is best. Oh bloody hell! So I'm at full stretch here. It's not easy while holding the camera. Right. These three are all off. These four are all off. Come on. In the pot. On top of the jug. Oh shit. Okay, now we whiz the rest off. I missed that one. Okay, those are all off. Now there's going to be some 11s along there, and then there's a couple of clips underneath for some sensors that we have to undo. Let me place you back in the holder. Now for these, a magnet is definitely a must. Because you don't want to drop them in there, you see, because they always drop in the most awkward place you could think of. Shit. Okay. Now if I bring you over here, there's another connection here. And that's the fuel pressure regulator. You know, there's a clip on it normally. My clip, I snapped it. So it should. Actually, you don't need to take that off actually. Now there's one more bolt in there. And some do say you need a bendy socket, which is absolutely untrue, because you can simply use a long one. And there we go, it has got a good connection. There we go, it's off. Then you can put your hand down. It says that hasn't worked, but hang on, is that another nut I lost? I've changed it, I bet it is, I bet that's a 10 or something. Fuck's sake. Anyway, let's get the rest out. Use that magnet. There's one. There's another one. There's another one. And so on. Put those in the pot. Just checking now, yep. Now let me see about that. That bugger. No, I was right, it wasn't 11. I just had to use a longer one because they kept catching on that corner bit. But this is a substitute that I had to use. I will order some new ones. Okay, now that's it, we're ready. It's ready to come off now. So let me move this closer. You got gold, gold. Always believe in yourself. You got work to do. You know, it's really hard to do this when I'm trying to not nudge the camera. And now my keys wound the window up. Right. There's a couple of clips under here that you have to undo. Right, that's off. Get this boost pipe out of the way. Right, there we go. I'll before and do this. We're done, baby, we're done. Right, we're off, we're off. Now there's a couple of vacuum hoses under there, which I forgot to undo, which is on this side. What if it's that one? Right. Come on, you stupid man. One manifold off. And there we have it. And as you've seen from previous videos, I did rebuild this. Just look how clean that is. Try and zoom in. Normally you see loads of oil just all over there, but since the rebuild, or the mini rebuild, it's been absolutely spotless. Absolutely spotless. Anyway, let's get injector number 5 out with a 17mm. So we'll swap 5 with 1. And once I get all back together, you'll see the fault will follow number 5, and number 1 will start overfueling, or leaking in this case. Okay, now we want to get these clips off the fuel line. We need some pliers for this. And don't be like me and take a risk. Put some tissue in these holes so these can easily spring off and drop, but I like taking risks. Don't be like me. Just looking for the jobs to do. I nearly went as well. And then just pick this pipe off. This fuel feed pipe will just clip off. Sometimes you will have a bit of fuel coming out of there, but so it's always worth keeping a rag to clean it all up with. Now we need to get the injector out, so ideally you want to use a rag here, but this is a 17mm. So that's number 5 is what we want, so undo the pipe. these knots are normally 8mm, but I've double knotted mine, so I've got 10mm on top. Don't ask me why. Just have some 10mm that actually fitted the thread. Again, it's handy to have a magnet. Right, that's loosened. Okay, we get our magnet. There we go. So that's number 5 off, and as I said, we're swapping number 5 with 1, because when my replacement comes, 1 is easier to, number 1 injector you can take off without taking the manifold off. Use my 8. Okay, now we have to try and get the injector off. Now there's a trick to this. These do stick like hell. Let me show you how you can get them off. Get a strong screwdriver. Push it to one side, go to the other side, push it to the other. You're wiggling. Keep wiggling. And then slightly wedge it up. Let me get a thicker screwdriver. Can't find my big screwdriver, but I think this should do. Now the trick is you need to get it right under there. So typical this thing work on camera. I've done this a million times. Typical, isn't it? You definitely don't need a puller, trust me. Come on. Found the bugger, the bigger one. Yeah, there we go. Oh, one injector is out. Let's have a look. Is it dry at the end? You notice how it's dry? Because that one's not been leaking. Put that to one side. Actually, let's put it in the box. Now let's go to number 5. See, simple wedge. Wiggle. See the difference? That's wet. That's been leaking. Oh, that's been leaking like a mofo. Now the injector's out, let's have a look down the holes. You see how that's got fuel at the bottom? That's because it's been bloody leaking. This one's just got carbon because it hasn't been leaking. So now it's a simple case of clean the holes up. Put that's number 1 into number 5 cylinder and number 5 into number 1 cylinder. You'll see the fault will follow. But I need the car running until I get the replacement, so in cylinder 1 it's going to be easier to change it without taking all the manifold off and going through all this bollocks again. I know I could wait for the replacement and then do it all, but I'm impatient. I'd rather just swap him over, go for a nice Sunday drive tomorrow. The weather's pretty decent. And I can just swap it over once I receive it. So now just going to give these holes a clean and then we'll go through the reinstallation.